Welcome back guys to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be making a prime number calculator. So basically this is the script that we are going to write, and I'll be explaining it to you step by step. So let's see the output quickly. Here it asks you for an input, any integer. So here if I put 13, then 13 is a prime number. If I put a composite number like 28, then 28 is a composite number as it is divisible by 2. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to get an input from the user. I'll put it into the type input int, and then we'll be asking like enter your integer. Once we're done with that, then we're going to create conditions. If x mod 2 is equal to 0, then print x is I'll just write it like strx is a composite number as it is divisible by 2, and y is equal to even. This is an important statement here, as I'll explain it to you afterwards. So now the next condition, if x mod 2 is not equal to 0. Not equal to means like this, a exclamation mark and then equal to mark, which means not equal to, is not equal to 0, then y is equal to odd. And now we're going to create conditions in our condition. If x mod 3 is equal to 0, then print, I'm just going to copy this as it's the same thing. TLC, just put it here. Yeah, it's a composite number, and we'll just change this integer here. This is divisible by 3. And we'll create another condition. We'll just copy this, okay? There's no need to write it again and again. Yeah. I'm just explaining everything to you afterwards. Just bear with me for a minute. Yeah. So we're done here. Okay. So now what I'm doing currently now here is that I'm taking an input from the user. That's enter your integer. Then we are creating conditions here. Basically, like if x mod 2 basically means that x divided by 2, if the remainder is 0, which means that x is divisible by 2, then y is equal to even. Y is just another variable that we've created for easiness, that we can do it afterwards. So print strx means x, the number is a composite number by for it is divisible by 2. Then we've created another condition here. If x is not divisible by 2, then it will obviously be odd. So y is equal to odd here, and we've created this statement which states that x is odd here. Now we have created separate conditions in this condition as well. These are the 3 conditions. So as we know, there are 3 first prime numbers which divide any other composite number as well. So first we've got 3, then 5, and then 7. Any number that is not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7 is a prime number. We can it is a way to find out if a number is a prime number or not. So these are the numbers. So I've created a condition for each of them. This is the condition for 3, this one, which is inside this, because if y is odd, then only this condition can be implemented. And also in another condition, elif x mod 5 is equal to like that, as it is divisible by 4, and 4 it is divisible by 3, and this is 5. Yeah, and also this one, for it is divisible by yeah, just like that. So we've got the same conditions like that, and we've used if elif statements. Now we're left with one more condition, which is the final condition. If none of these conditions have been satisfied, then what we're going to do is that we're just going to print str x is a prime number, just like that. So let's run it. Yeah. So first let's try it with a prime number. 13 is a prime number. Now let's try it with the 28, a even number. Yeah, just like that. So with a multiple of 3, 9, it is divisible by 3. With a multiple of 5, just a minute, 25, enter, and then multiple of 7, which is 21. So basically I'm just testing this. There's nothing that I'm running, writing the code or something. I'm just testing this, okay? So this is the whole script for our prime number calculator, and it's pretty basic according to me. Now I'll just explain it to you once again. We're taking an input from the user here, which we've taken as a variable as x, and we've converted it into the integer. We've converted it into an integer. Now the next thing that we've done here is that if x mod 2, mod function basically means that it will give us the remainder that we'll get by dividing x by 2, just like that, something like that. So if x divided by 2, if the remainder is 0, y is equal to even, and as we know, every even number is a multiple of 2, so it is a composite number, just like that, because the basic principle of prime numbers and composite numbers is that the prime numbers can never be divided by any other integer except itself and 1, while composite numbers can be divided by any other integer. Here we've then printed print strx is a composite number. Strx basically means that we can put it in a sentence. We can put integers into a sentence. So print strx is a composite number, for it is divisible by 2. Then the next thing is that if that condition is not satisfied, then we're going to put in another condition. So if x is not divisible by 2, then it will be obviously odd. So then the next thing is that we've created sub conditions here. Y is equal to odd, then the first 3 odd numbers are the numbers that can divide any odd number here. So this one is for x mod 3. If x mod 3 is equal to 0, then a colon, print strx is a composite number, like that. The same one for x mod 5, and then x mod 7. And notice here that I put f here and then elif and elif, because that is the syntax of if statements. And then finally else. If none of these conditions is satisfied, then we're just going to print that the number is a prime number. I've tested this in front of you, and that's all for today. I'll just I've put a short on my YouTube channel which explains the mod function, and that's it for today.